Hi, it's me, Ali. We're here for walk 4, I think it is. So we're going from Newport Transporter Bridge, which you can see behind me, to Parc Tredelerch in Cardiff. I'm here today with Pebbles and Buster and Liz and Jay again, and it's going to be about 10 miles. It's a really cold day today. It's about 4 or 5 degrees, no sun at all, so I've got my warmer coat on. There's going to be a lot of roads to get on the coast path for the initial bit, and with the other side of the transporter bridge to where I left off last time, because it's not working till the spring, so I finished at the other end and then we started here. Okay. Very tempting. Here we are at the shops. Very B&M, my favourite over there, and TK Maxx. And I don't know what happened to Lidl, but it's now new life. It's walking past the old Dufferin School, John Frost School Community it's called now. It's absolutely humongous. In fact, I should have videoed when we walked past the front of it. I can't believe how big it is. This is a bad bit of walking we're doing on this road. There's no pavements by here. I think where that car is there, yeah, there's the turning. We go off the road by there, so it's only for a little bit. Turning off the road, we saw that we should have been walking up a little path next to the road that they've built a new bridge for, and there's a couple of horses to greet us here, and a really steep bridge by the looks to go over the railway. Into the top of the bridge, fantastic view. Well, it was a fantastic view, but now you can't see because railway, sheep, Newport, and the river ahead. And Alexandra, there's the docks, Newport docks, so that's Alexandra Dock, I do believe. Just made it to the river. Oh wow, and there we got the docks. And there is where we've walked from. So that tide is right down again. So this is the Usk here, the Usk estuary, and this bit, this river here is the River Eber, this first river, I think. And then you've got the Usk coming there. I don't know if you can see this straight ahead from me, but over there is East Usk Lighthouse that I walked past on my last walk when I was walking around the wetlands. So all of that is the wetlands. And straight ahead of us here, which we can't see yet, but we'll see in a minute, is West Usk Lighthouse, which is now a B&B, and it was built by a Scotsman designed by a Scotsman who built 21 lighthouses, I believe, and this is one of the squattest lighthouses around in the country, or even the world. And it's, so you can see it's now a B&B. There's a lot of cars here, and hopefully, yeah, we'll get some more. But before all this land was reclaimed, it used to be on a little island in the middle of this river or channel, whatever it is that we're on at the moment. But now the land is reclaimed, obviously it's not in use. So there's the West Usk Lighthouse, there's the entrance to it. What a spectacular property, look at it. How beautiful. What gorgeous. I bet it's gorgeous in there. I'd love to see inside. It's a bit nicer than the little East Usk one that I walked past last time. So I've just read on that information that there's a little thing here which is very good. Gave me some more information, and everything I said about the lighthouse was correct, and the land was reclaimed in 1856, and the lighthouse hasn't been used since 1922, I think it says. Yeah. So here we go. James Walker was the designer. We're by the river, and it's about 4 to 5 degrees today. I'm so glad I put this big coat on because it is cold. I wish I'd been like Liz and put gloves on. My hands are freezing. but I have got my pockets to put them in. But it's nice, it's lovely, just very cold. And the dogs are having a lovely run. There's a few people walking back and forth. And there's an aeroplane. Looks like it's just taken off from somewhere, though I don't know where. And it is a lovely day for walking. It's another beautiful house with its own little bridge and gate. Lovely colour. Really pretty. Where we are is what was known as the old lighthouse. It's the Lighthouse Inn at St Bride's. And when I was a little girl, I got so many memories of this. My nan, granddad and Auntie Al, because my Auntie Al was the only one who could drive and had a car, would bring us up here to the old lighthouse. So I guess there was a lighthouse here once, which is why it's called it. And my granddad would bring a hammer and chisel. And see these rocks down here, there's crystals in some of the rocks, and he would try and hammer and chisel the rocks out for me. The crystals out of the rocks for me. Gosh, I didn't even realise that's where we were when we were walking along just then. Loads of driftwood. Wow. It is beautiful out there. It looks so eerie, so calm, so quiet. All blues and greys. And here's some crystals, like the ones my granddad used to get for us. So we're still at St Bride's. The sun is actually trying to come out. So there's the caravan park where people live. And look at those birdhouses. It's actually beautiful here. It's quite windy here, quite cold. We've done 8.7 miles, so we can't be far away. I don't know what this is, that building. Horses, lots of farms. I don't know what's going on here. Some demolition work, obviously. Big pile of rubble, massive pile of rubble. So you can see in the distance Tredelerch Steelworks. I used to work for them. Liz is laughing because wherever we go, whatever we do, I've got a story about someone I used to work for. I've had a lot of jobs. I used to work for Allied Steel and Wire, and I used to go to the Bell Woman Clinic over there in Tredelerch, which I'll be walking past on my next walk. But as this walk has gone on, and we must have been walking for about 3.5 hours now, and we've done 9.4 miles. Usually on my walks I get hotter and hotter, and on this walk I've got cold and cold. I could hardly press the buttons on my phone. It is absolutely freezing. So I'm so glad I've got this lovely coat on, and we're not that far away. I reckon we just got about a mile or so. But it's been a cold old walk, coldest walk I've done. Pretty much the same scenery all the way along. We've just come across these stones that have been here years, and they're all dedicated to someone. Gorgeous. David Davis, wildfowler, fisherman, gentleman. And over here, Richie Holt. Beta Spud. We're still going. Hopefully you can tell how windy it is. It's a slower walk for us because we have been literally fighting against the wind the entire time. But we haven't got too much to go. So just showing you Tremorfa ahead, looking like it's about to collapse. Terrible looking building. Liz has slowly emptied her rucksack all the way with all her layers of clothes on. She's got 2 coats on and gloves, hat, and what are those? And heat pads, hand warmers. But it's been enjoyable. 4 hours so far. Oh, we made it back to Parc Tredelerch, where we parked Liz's car and we're going to drive back to the transporter bridge to my car. We've done more. Oh God, my thing won't come up now. We've done nearly 11.4 miles, so it's a lot further than I thought it was going to be. And it's taken us, what's the time now?
It is, I don't know, 4:03.
4:03, so it's half. So it was about 11:30, half 12, half 1, half 2, half 3. My brain's dead now. So 4.5 hours we've been walking for, hardly stopped. Just the only times we've stopped is to give the dogs a drink. So I'm boiling now. Well, my hands are cold, still frozen, can hardly operate. It's been a great walk. This is where I'm going to be starting next time to walk to Parc and go through Cardiff Bay. Yeah, it's been a fabulous walk. How do you feel?
Brilliant.
Jay?
Good. Give me a biscuit.
And these two are still going. They still kept going. So the dogs have held on really well, and we are both looking forward to going home, having a cup of tea and a Ray Dog's bath. And oh, I just want to say at this stage that Beauty, for those of you who know me, my late dog Beauty, has come with me on every walk so far because her ashes are in this ring, and I'd taken her on every coast walk. She'd have loved it. See you next time.